Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I'm your host, the King, Kaleb Koho, back again for the first matchup of round number 2 of the Summer Series tournament. We are in the Sweet 16, and this is going to be a great match. Two guys who had a really strong showing in round number 1, and here to help me call this match is the one, the only, someone else who had a really strong showing in round 1, just couldn't pull it out. Kaleb Boatman, how you doing, Boatman?
Hi. Yeah, Koho, what is on your head? What is on your head?
That would be a hat, good sir.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a good match, and yeah.
Yes, it is. I don't know why. Words, Boatman, use them. All right, what we have is the Fellowship's Tim the Hulk Brzakala, one half of the reigning team champions in this match. He's been nigh unstoppable in the singles division this season, undefeated since coming back. He is 3-0. Maybe he'll be 4-0 at the end of this match. Another competitor, Jay the Arsonist Burnz, also coming into this match with a really strong season so far. So we'll see if the immovable object meets the unstoppable force today. So we'll go ahead, we'll throw the promos in here with these you have to say right now.
Kaleb, jump back on screen because you're about to get roasted. Yeah, no, Kaleb, show your face. Show your face. You mix between Clark Duke and Mr. Rourke looking motherfucker. What is going on with that hat? Look, you've got me here going up against Tim Brzakala, his manager, the Ginger Jim Gaffigan, and Lil Boat's here too for some fucking reason. I'm just here to play the game. I'm here to have some fun. Tim, remember, it was Eli Whitney, the Doomsday Machine. Let's have some fun. Let's do this, buddy. I can't wait. You said you were going to kick my ass. I hope that's true because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do if I'm going to be in a number 1 contender spot for fucking 2 different leagues in IG. So let's do this.
Well, we're back again. And I wish that everybody would stop chipping me, Maggie, and Tim up, giving them so high expectations. So then if anything bad goes wrong, then we just look like fools. Listen, Tim is a strong player. He's proven over and over that he is not carried in this league by Robert. He actually shows his own. In the previous title match, he literally carried them to the title. So he gets all the credit in this. Jay, my gosh. I don't know why you're here. This isn't Inner Geekdom. This is Fandom. Half the categories you don't even know about or have never existed. But, Tim, if you happen to lose today, it's not your fault because that fedora was never on Kaleb's head till this match. So if it is, we will find him, we will burn it, and we'll also just punch Boatman for fun. You got anything to say?
I did tell Jay earlier that I was going to kick his ass. I was intoxicated. I've had some time to sober up. I'm feeling way better. I'm excited for the match, but Jay's a hell of a competitor. So yeah, if it happens to go to him today, I won't be surprised. But I'm feeling the magic. It is the magic season. I feel like I can pull around.
You don't say that. You don't say
Let's go.
About the magic season.
All righty, yeah. Fellowship bringing the heat. Jay bringing the heat. Jay, they both like to talk a lot, and I think they did it really well. What are your thoughts, Bubba?
Yeah, those were some entertaining shows. Cody, he's doing thing, and Jay being very fun and roasting you for looking like Clark Duke, which I kind of see. So yeah.
I may look like Clark Duke. You look like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. We are all cosplaying as someone. But with that, we will get to the proper introductions to get this match underway. Introducing first, coming to the ring with a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats, he is the Arsonist, Jay Burnz.
There's a Z there.
I did say the Z. I might have cut out. All right. And his opponent, representing the Fellowship and the Arkham Knights, and coming to the ring with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat with 1 knockout, he is Tim the Hulk Brzakala.
There's a Z.
I hate you both. All right.
I see what you did there.
With that, we will get this match underway with the rules of round number 1, which works like this. You are going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fight. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Let's do it.
All right, then your first question comes in the category of DC. DC. In 1989's Batman, what does the Joker send to the museum for Vicky Vail?
I really like 89 Batman.
I did too. I like this movie. We watched it recently, and it is still enjoyable.
Yeah, Burton has a lot of great atmosphere.
Yep, he has not made a good Batman movie since that one. But
How dare you?
Returns is garbage, sir.
Returns
5.
is really fun.
Nope. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tim.
I don't know. A painting?
As incorrect, and Jay.
Hey, Tim, look, we're on the same page, buddy. A painting.
Also correct. Looking for a gas mask or oxygen mask.
Sure.
Over breathe any gases in the museum. All right, Boatman, want to give him the next question?
Yes, your next question comes in the category of scores and or soundtracks. And your question, who composed the score for Batman Forever?
Bit of a follow-up-ish. Same franchise.
Yeah.
But
This movie looks really cool.
it's the second best of those 4?
No, it isn't.
Yes,
Batman Returns is better, and
It's not. Batman Returns butchers the world of Batman that he set up in the first one.
okay,
It is a
it's
bad
not
movie.
faithful to the comics, but it's still a well-made movie.
Except that it isn't. Nothing makes sense.
Shut up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Danny Elfman.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Tim.
Hey, Jay. Danny Elfman.
Also incorrect.
Yeah,
Looking for
buddy.
Elliot Goldenthal. Elliot Goldenthal.
Oh, the guy who did Interview with the Vampire. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes. I know who that is.
Your third question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World.
Oh, look, we're going to get on the board, bud.
I
What?
hope.
What spell is used to reveal human presence and detect intruders in the Wizarding World?
Both these players have had the same incorrect answers so far. It's like they're cheating off each other, but they're doing it badly.
Is that what you and Sean do? You cheat off each other badly?
Tim, they're on us. They're onto us, bro. We decided to throw this match earlier.
4, 3.
Well, you're
2,
definitely on the board because I don't know what it is.
Pens down. We'll go to Brother Tim.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
And Jay.
Hominum Revelio?
That is correct for a point. Jay is on the board.
Never would have pulled that.
It's said like one time
Yeah.
in both the books and the movies.
Okay, your next question comes in the category of the MCU. And your question, besides Hawkeye, who is the only other Avenger Wanda does not subdue with visions in Claw's base in Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron, movie that I've come around on in recent years.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better than I originally thought it was.
It is. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Especially with the hindsight
How
of
many-
like everything.
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
we get 3 repeats, right?
Yep. Would you like to use one?
Yes, please.
All right. Tell me you want to give me his repeat.
Yes. Your question in the category of MCU. Besides Hawkeye, who is the only other Avenger Wanda does not subdue with visions in Claw's base in Age of Ultron? But yeah, there are some really great scenes in this movie.
There are. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Mr. Tony Stank himself, Tony Stark.
That is correct for a point. And Jay or Tim. Yeah.
Tony Stark.
That is correct. And Tim's on the board.
I had it. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, yep.
I butchered words. All right. Your fifth question comes to the category of Disney live action. Disney live action.
Pirates of the Caribbean or Enchanted.
In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Barbossa left Jack with one significant item when he is stranded on Runrunner's Isle. What was that item?
You really like questions from these movies.
I like these movies. I've taken a long break from writing Pirates questions.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
I've not written many in a while, so I took a long break, and now I'm back.
You're
Just
thinking
for one night only here at the 11th Street Live. 5, 4,
Is Runrunner's Isle also called Fantasy Island?
1. Pens down. We'll go to Brother Tim.
Isn't it the compass?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
The answer is a gun and a single shot for it.
That is correct for a point.
Okay.
You got the compass from Tia Dolma. All right.
Calypso?
Calypso.
Okay. Your next question comes in the category of Fandom Oscars. Tangled was only nominated for 1 Oscar. In what category?
Tangled is a very underrated.
I need to watch it again because I feel like I'll like it more on rewatch.
It's one that I can turn on at any time and just enjoy the hell out of it. Love this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Jay.
Animation.
That's incorrect. And Brother Tim.
Best original song.
That is correct for a point. Closing the gap.
What I had originally. Good poll, bro.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of Pixar. In Incredibles 2, what dessert does Bob use to bring Jack back to their dimension?
Incredibles 2 does not deserve the backlash that it got. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
What backlash?
Yes, it does.
There was some backlash come Oscar time.
It's a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
It definitely didn't deserve the Oscar.
Only
5. That's true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brother Tim.
Cookies.
That is correct for a point. And Jay.
Do you want some cookies?
That is correct for a point. Maintaining a 1-point lead.
Okay, your next question comes in the category of Star Wars.
Separatists versus the Republic.
In Return of the Jedi, what 3 people does Luke see Force ghosts of on Endor?
Bit of a fiasco.
Yeah, a little bit.
But, yeah. It's a great scene. It's a great scene. Might be my favorite scene of the movie. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down with Jay.
Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan.
That is correct for a point. And Tim.
In the same order, Anakin, Yoda, Obi-Wan.
Correct for a point.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right. Your penultimate question comes in the category of Marvel, films outside the MCU. Who directed The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Not a lot of people like this one.
Yeah, I just don't like it at all. I'm sorry. I like Spider-Man 3 more than this movie.
Oof.
You're very wrong in that regard, sir.
God.
It's not a good movie,
4,
but it's better than this
3. That's not true. 2, 1. Heads down. We'll go to Brother Tim.
Mark Webb.
That is correct for a point. And Jay.
See, I used to get this confused with the guy who directed Spider-Man Homecoming, who was John Watts, but it's Mark Webb.
It is Mark Webb. Correct for another point.
Okay, and your final question comes in the category of Fandom Quotes. What DC film features the line, "God doesn't make the world this way, we do"?
Very inspired delivery there. I like it. Maybe once more with feeling, Boatman.
I just need to go over there and just perform it like I'm Brando.
Just get ready. Just full Stella it.
Yeah.
Read your lines off of a baby's diaper.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jay.
I don't know. That sounds like some shit that they would say in Watchmen.
That is correct for a point.
Holy shit. Okay.
And Tim.
Watchmen.
That is correct. So at the end of round number 1, Jay maintains a 1-point lead, 7-6, as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you don't like the category you land on, you do have the option to respin, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Multiple choice is available to you, but it devalues the point down by 1. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Pixar, Wizarding World, Star Wars, Middle-earth, DC, MCU, Disney Animation, and Fandom Oscars. Jay, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Brother Tim?
Tim, how do you feel about going first?
You pick.
Oh, I'm asking you, buddy, because I'm feeling like Ricky Bobby right now. I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm trying to figure that out. So
Give him a 5 count. Come on.
5, 4.
You pick.
Fuck it. Let Tim go first.
All right, Tim, you'll be going first. Your first spin is away. It lands on MCU. Would you like to keep your spin again?
I'm going to keep that.
Yeah, I think you got to take it.
All right. I will go ahead and give you your questions in the MCU. Your first question is thus: who hired the 10 Rings to kill Tony in Iron Man?
Obadiah Stane.
That is correct for 2 points. What country are Wanda and Vision staying together in when they're attacked in Avengers Infinity War?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ireland, B, Scotland, C, England, or D, Wales?
Is it Scotland?
It is Scotland for a point.
Very nice.
Your third question of the second round. What is the name of S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters in Captain America, the Winter Soldier?
I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong. The Triskelion?
That is correct for 2 points.
Good pull.
Your fourth question in the MCU. What animal did Loki disguise himself as in Thor's story in Thor Ragnarok?
A snake. He picked up the snake because he admires snakes, but then he was like, it was me.
That's correct for 2 points. And your final question in the MCU. Bear with me. This is a wordy one.
All right.
Jesus.
In Captain America Civil War, when Captain America, Falcon, Bucky, Black Panther and company are arrested and brought into S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, or not S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, but the government building. This is a very wordy question. I am very sorry already. Sharon Carter greets them with with what other person? I can repeat that again because that's very wordy. I will start that over again.
Yeah, please.
God, this is a very long question.
Why don't you stop saying it's wordy and just say the answer?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm trying to. In Captain America Civil War, when Captain America, Falcon, Bucky, and company are arrested and brought to government headquarters, they are greeted by Sharon Carter and what other person?
Everett Ross.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Near clean sweep of that one brings up to 15. Brings up to 15 points. And now, Jay, you're going to get a chance to spin from the wheel as I get to bring it back up. All right. Jay, your spin is away. MCU is off the table. And let's on DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Let's spin one more time.
All right. Your second spin is away. And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
I'll take Wizarding World.
All right. Wizarding World. Boatman, you want to give him his questions in the Wizarding World?
Gladly. Okay, Jay, your first question in the category of Wizarding World is, what was the name of the centaur who rescued Harry from Voldemort in the Forbidden Forest in the
Burnz.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What girl does Ron supposedly fall in love with due to a love potion in
Romilda Vane?
That is correct for 2 points. Who plays Lita Lestrange in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald?
Zoe Kravitz.
That is correct for 2 points. While terrified, who informs the students and staff that Sirius Black has broken into the Hogwarts castle in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
The fat lady.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of Wizarding World. What is the name of the muggle-born boy with a camera who is petrified in the Chamber of Secrets?
Colin Creevy.
That is correct for 2 points. And a clean sweep of Wizarding World there.
With that clean sweep, Jay maintains his lead 17-15. High scoring one so far as we're getting to round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We're going to give you the category. You were going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. If you bet 0, we ask that you still play along for stats purposes. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3? All right, then your first category you can bet points on is Star Wars. How many points would you like to bet on Star Wars?
What are you thinking, Cody?
Well, you're down, so I think you got to try to make a move. I mean, at some point, if you're comfortable, good. If not, let's say play it safe. But if he bets anything and gets it, you're going to be down even more.
All right. We need bets of 5.
I didn't know we could consult. Low boat. How many points should I bet?
1.
Not with the guy with the question.
All right. Brother Tim, how many points you betting?
I'm gonna bet 1 point.
All right, and Jay.
We just made this interesting. I'm gonna bet 2.
All right. Your question in Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, name 2 of the 3 Jedi who appear as holograms in the Jedi Council meeting about Anakin becoming a member of the Council. Revenge of the Sith, pretty good movie. It's actually pretty good.
I don't like it.
You don't like a lot of things.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm sure I could show you Citizen Kane, but in color, and you'd be like, no.
I mean, that's also probably true because the black and white is really what improves that movie.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Kiadi Mundi and Isla Sakura?
That is incorrect for a loss of 2. And Tim.
I had Ki Adi Mundi and Kit Fisto.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Ki-Adi Mundi, Yoda, or Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay.
Those were the 3.
That's right. I had Plo Koon originally, but I was like, he's sitting there.
Okay.
There.
This is, well, wait a minute. This is during which meeting? The meeting that they're talking about? Because Obi-Wan's there. Obi-Wan's physically in the room.
Are you officially challenging?
I am.
All right, back from the challenge. Tim is correct. The question is incorrect. He will keep his challenge. We are going to issue a totally new question. Bets are still in play. Your question in the category Star Wars. In Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, what is the name of the outpost that Rey and BB-8 and Finn are chased by stormtroopers through?
Yeah, Citizen Kane in color. Better than Revenge of the Sith, though.
Okay, this bit's old.
I'm sorry.
Force Awakens, however, better than Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
In general, black and white or whatever.
Oh, wait. Oh, I was not.
I love that you just agreed. That's on tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Nima Outpost?
And Tim.
Nima Outpost.
That is both correct. It is now 19-16. But we want to give them their next category.
Yes, your next category comes in DC. How many points would you like to bet?
Cody, what do you think?
I mean, you gotta. It was a bad challenge. So.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now after I fucking did it.
It's fine. I couldn't interfere with that part. I'd say you gotta bet something. You definitely do. Or expect him to bet and miss. It's the only thing I can do for you. This is a tough one right now.
Right. We need bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tim, how many points betting?
2.
And Jay?
1.
All right. 2 and 1 of the bets. Boatman, what is their question?
Your question. In The Dark Knight, who does the Joker supposed to kill during the heist? I believe that says it's supposed to say who is the Joker supposed to kill, but it says who does because Caleb can't write questions.
Can you repeat the question without all that?
I will repeat it for you, but because it's incorrect in your doc and correct in mine. In The Dark Knight, who does the Joker say he is supposed to kill during the bank heist?
I should have bet 2.
I love saving your skin repeatedly.
I mean, you're the one who wrote the question wrong. Just saying.
No proof. Could have been someone else. You don't know. A lot of people have access to this doc. Well, I'm not sweating. You're sweating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tim.
Bus driver.
That is correct for 2 points. And Jay.
No. I'm not supposed to kill you. I'm supposed to kill the bus driver.
That is correct. Jay maintaining his lead 20-18 as we get into the third question, which is in the category of the MCU. How many points would you like to bet on the MCU? It's only a 2-point game. It is.
I don't think you need to confer on this.
All right, both people look ready. Jay, how many points
2.
betting? And Tim.
2.
All right, your question in the MCU. Who plays Marvel in Captain Marvel?
I like Captain Marvel. It was all right. Like, it's not great.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's okay.
It's in my bottom 5 MCU movies. Not
I
great.
think it's in like my bottom 10.
That's also fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Jay.
I think we just tied it up. I said Toni Collette.
And Tim.
Annette Bening.
That's who it is.
Is correct. And with that, Jay goes down to 18. Tim goes up to 20. Tim taking the lead as we get to question number 4. What is their category, Boatman?
Yes, your category is Star Trek.
Jesus Christ.
Favorite category of Tim Smith and
You're up now. Let him catch you. You're up now. Let him try. Unless you're confident. That's just my view. It's totally your fault.
I'd rather have him tie it and we go to the next question than me fuck up and lose a point and him get in the lead again.
That's why you're my client.
4, 3, 2, 1. Tim, what's your bet?
0.
And Jay.
To tie it, 2.
All right. Bowman, what is their question in Star Trek?
Your question. In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Spock says Kirk took the Kobayashi Maru test how many times and failed before finally creatively passing the test?
This scene, this film is great. And
It is.
it's a great film. I like this franchise at times, and there's times where I really don't like this franchise. Love-hate relationship with Star Trek.
I think I
You
fucked
got
up.
the odd even curse there.
It's not even odd even curse because
Can we get a
film is
time?
garbage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jay
3.
and Tim.
I said 5.
It was 2. The Brooklyn Veil curse bites Jay there. He goes down.
Do
It
it.
is now 20-17 as we get to the final question, which is the category of Jurassic Park.
20 to 16.
2016.
2016. You are correct.
The year of Finding Dory.
All right, you're fine, Dory. It is now 20-16 as we get into the final question, which is in the category of Jurassic Park. How many points would you like to bet on Jurassic Park?
This was a good game. This was a
5,
fun match.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jay, how many points are you betting?
2.
And Tim.
0.
0. All right, your question in Jurassic Park.
Good game.
In Jurassic Park, what is the name of Hammond's genetic engineering company? Jurassic Park. It's a fun category to write questions for. I actually applaud Cain for his efforts to get it in.
Honestly, I hated that it was in. I'm okay.
It's a fun franchise. It's a fun franchise.
There's
There's two in there where I'm like,
there's
5,
3 in there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brother Tim.
I do not have the answer.
And Jay.
InGen. Good game.
That's it.
And your winner, advancing to the quarterfinals, Tim the Hulk Brzakala. It was indeed InGen. Jay had the right answer. 20-18. That was an incredible match, Boatman.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. Jay, Tim, both just park there. They stumbled, but they both played really well. It came down to the way the third round went with betting, but it was a really close match. Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead. We'll get some post-match interview thoughts, starting with our victors today. Tim the Hulk Brzakala, Cody Newberry. Cody, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a match that should have went either way at this point. Thankfully, Koho, as soon as the movie drops on digital, he'll write a question about it, and you knew it. Jay didn't. That's just how it basically breaks down. It's not this match. Jay didn't play a bad game. Jay played a fantastic game. He got beat by this. I've also learned that Boatman and Kaleb can't be on the desk together because a 15-second count turns into a 30-second count, and anybody can pull an answer in 30 seconds, which drives me absolutely up the walls. So get your crap together, both of you. Second, Tim, you're fantastic. It stressed me out really bad. But it wasn't because of your gameplay. It's just how great Jay is. Jay is a fantastic geek player. People that keep realizing that he is something to sleep on, you guys are stupid. He puts in work. He studies. He's a fantastic opponent. He did fantastic today. I have nothing but respect for Jay after this match because, again, I mean, when he bet 2 and you bet 2, and then it swung, we knew what to do with strategy that we talk about all the time. But Tim, how are you feeling after this match?
I'm feeling really good. I was really worried when, I missed like the first 4 questions in round 1, but then pulled the last 6. So, or whatever it was. So I was really nervous. And then round 2, we both got strengths that we're both good at. I knew every answer to every Wizarding World question that he got, and I'm sure he knew every answer to every MCU question I got. Yeah. We were both strong. One slip up, and this could be a different game in round 2 as well. Like you said, thank God Koho writes questions about movies that just come out on digital, because I saw Captain Marvel 6 times in the theaters, and now and the people who support me, like you, like Maggie, like Robert, me and Maggie were just drilling Captain Marvel questions this morning. We were just talking about actors, composers, directors. We were just drilling them because I knew it would show up one time in this match, and thank God it did, because that's what saved me. So like you said, hats off to Jay, because that was probably by far the hardest match I've played. That was I've never had a match so neck and neck that ended the way that this one did for me. So it was wow.
Yeah. And I think from moving forward, just in our next round, when it comes to a challenge, we'll kind of talk about it to see if we should challenge, just for the simple fact is when it was a 2-point, he bet 2, you bet
exactly
1, you're in the advantage at that point. He needed to make the challenge, not you at that point. But again, it was you knowing the scene, and you wanted it to be correct. So that's actually it ended up happening. And I'm not against Koho with writing Captain Marvel questions at all. It just happens to hit on digital. He needs new questions. It's a new movie with new questions, so why wouldn't he write about them? But we knew it was coming, so that
wasn't meant as a dig at all. Yeah, no, not at all.
I intentionally put it as a dig at first, but I'm not meaning that. I'm just saying, if you want to be good in fandom, if a movie comes out on digital near a match, study up on it, because there's a chance, because he runs through the other movies so frequently all the time. A new movie is a huge question, so you got to check that stuff out. So yeah, great hands off to Jay. Jay will be back again, and I wouldn't be surprised over at Full Metal if he's challenging for a title real soon, because the man has got serious skills.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will ask you one more question, Tim. Now that you're in the quarterfinals, you are
allowed to ask a question?
I have one last question. You're in the Elite 8, which means you have the potential now to face one of these 2 people in the quarterfinals. Would you rather face Sandy, the Sandman Robinson, or the Cosmic Night Fury, Nico Suave?
Is that a fucking question? Let me be abundantly clear here. Fighting either of these people would be no problem. Everybody says that Sandy's this amazing player. I've seen his matches. I could beat Sandy any day of the week. I could beat Sandy anytime, no fucking problem. But Nico, the Night Fury, Ragole, the person who picks and pushes for a category to get put into the game, names his whole fucking faction after it, but then doesn't choose it as a strength because he doesn't see other movies. Give me. Actually, you can't give me Nico, because he's gonna lose his match. So it doesn't even fucking matter. I wish I could slap the shit out of Nico on camera, but I can't, because he's not even gonna make it that far. So give me Andy.
Guys, listen. Nico's charity week was already at the beginning of the year. He was gifted more wins this time, and he shouldn't have. So believe me, when you ask the question, would we rather have to hit a half-court shot or hit a layup? We would rather take the layup and go right into the Final Four, because we would love to kick the crap out of Nico. But Sandy would be a bigger resume for Tim on his road to the title, and I would love to see him go against Sandy. And the studying will just be on even more from now on, because it's just going to get harder from here. So, yep.
Well, congratulations on your win. Congratulations on being 4-0 this season. And congratulations on a great match. We'll go over to our unfortunate loser today, Jay the Arsonist Burnz, you played a hell of a match, dude. Hell of a match. You were in the lead for 2 rounds. It came down to betting. How do you feel about your performance?
I really kind of wish that I used a repeat when it comes to the Kobayashi Maru question. I literally just watched that movie like 2 weeks ago again because it's my favorite Star Wars movie at this point, or Star Trek movie at this point in time. Sorry, Cody's on the call. Laser swords and phasers kind of got to me.
Thank you.
It anytime, buddy. It sucks losing, but I took 1/2 of the Fandom champions to the final question. I fucking can't believe it. I've gotten phenomenally better than I was when I entered in. When I started, it sucks to be 2 and 3. I don't want to face a fucking retirement match. That's just not something that's even fucking fathomable to me because I'm 3-0 over there. After 2 wins and a fatal fucking 4-way, I'm in a number 1 contender spot over there. So I hope that I beat the shit out of whoever's in the number 1 contender spot so I can try myself against the hardest people, the individuals who know their shit the most. I lost this match and it sucks, but I played against one hell of an opponent. I appreciate him for that challenge on that Star Wars question. Yeah, so I'm sitting here. It sucks to not be in the tournament anymore because there's no fucking way that Nico should have progressed farther than I did because all he knows is How to Train Your Dragon and fucking Lego movies. That's fucking retarded. Give me my fucking faction, by the way. You see how well I fucking do. That's one of multiple people in the faction. We're fucking sitting here and we're contesting. We're running up against the 1/2 of the fucking team champions. I'm sick and tired of you, and I'm sick and tired of Tattoo over there. Y'all are supposed to make dreams come true on Fantasy Island. Y'all aren't supposed to fucking try this bullshit. No, I had a blast. This was an incredible match. I probably should have bet a little bit smarter in the 3rd round, and I can't wait to come back.
You'll definitely be back. You're not in a retirement match position. That was presumptuous, but you will be back. Great match, and hey, as I told you before, you get your paperwork on time, and you can have a faction.
I told you I can't fucking read.
That sounds like a you problem. All right, we'll put it back to Kaleb Boatman of the desk for his final thoughts and get this thing wrapped up.
This was a very interesting match. I think that, yeah, that one MCU question just kind of wrecked it for Jay, but both being, basically both competitors being themselves in their promos, Jay being very exaggerative and fun and doing his thing and making Fantasy Island references. And yeah, this was just a really fun match. And yeah, Tim's probably going to beat both Sandy or Nico, but who knows?
Yeah, anything can happen. We've seen big upsets in this tournament before, so maybe we can see Tim versus Nico in round 2. You never know, or round 3, whatever, round 3. But yeah, you know what? This has been a great match all the way around. So that's gonna do it from us, from Tim, from Cody, from Jay, from Kaleb. I have been Kaleb, and this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys later tonight for another round 2 matchup.